Then Aaron shall cast lots for the two goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for the scapegoat. Now, anytime you hear goat in the Bible, it's not a good thing. You don't want to be a goat. Okay? A goat was the animal that was used in scriptures for sin sacrifice. So what we are reading right now is the sacrificial offering for sin that God demanded from Israel once a year. So what happened was this. Oh, Jesus is too much. Jesus is so much, they could not use one animal to represent him. Two goats. So what happened? Aaron brought the two goats to the tabernacle. He cast a lot. And whichever goat the lot fell upon became the Lord's goat. And the other goat became what we call the scapegoat. Are you following me so far? Why is this important? This is important because in dealing with sin, Jesus had to do two specific things. Number one, he dealt with the nature that compels me and you to sin. He did not pacify it. He did not remodify it. He killed it. He crucified it. You see, because if he did not crucify it, it will continue to have the propensity to keep on sinning. So the goat that was for the Lord represented the goat that had to die, must be slaughtered. And that goat represented our sinful nature that must die. Are you hearing me? Are you following me so far? But the second goat, notice what the Bible calls it, scapegoat. What is a scapegoat? A scapegoat is a person, metaphorically, that was blamed for something that somebody else did. Is that not correct? Oh my God. I don't know if you've seen what I'm seeing this morning. So now there's a second goat called the scapegoat. What happens to this scapegoat? Let's read on. Leviticus chapter 16, verse 21. Aaron shall lay both his hands on the head of the live goat, confess over it all the iniquities of the children of Israel and all their transgressions concerning all their sins, putting them on the head of the goat, and shall send it away into the wilderness by the hand of a suitable man. The goat shall bear on itself all the iniquities to an uninhabited land, and he shall release the goat in the wilderness. So again, remember, two things had to happen to sin. Number one, the nature that produced sin had to die. So there is the nature of sin, or if you want, the power of sin that had to be dealt with. That's the goat that was killed. Now, secondly, the penalty of sin also had to be dealt with, because the wages of sin is death, and the soul that sinneth must die. So God is holy. He will not just gloss over sin. Absolutely not. Something had to happen. So the nature of sin was dealt with, and now on the scapegoat, Aaron brought the goat, and the goat was not killed. This goat is alive. He confesses the sins of all Israel on it. And the Bible said it's sent away by the hand of a suitable, not just anybody. Just anybody can take this goat. It has to be a person that is suitable, and then it is sent away. The scapegoat, ladies and gentlemen, represents the forgiveness of our sins. So the nature of sin was dealt with. The penalty that is deemed for sin was also dealt with through the scapegoat. But notice that scapegoat didn't commit any sin. That's why it's called a scapegoat.